All right, let's talk about something that makes every nail enthusiast's heart skip a beat. That dreaded moment you feel a snag and realize you have a lifted acrylic. It's the worst, but don't panic. Today, we're going to walk through how to safely and effectively fix it right at home. I mean, seriously, isn't this the truth? It's always right before a vacation, a wedding, or just a crazy busy week at work. You feel that little catch, and it's so frustrating. But what you do in the next 5 minutes is absolutely crucial for the health of your natural nail. Because you're basically at a fork in the road right now. Down one path, a quick, secure repair that will totally save the day until you can get back to your nail tech. But the other path, well, that one can lead to a really nasty bacterial infection, or even a painfully torn nail. And the choice between them all comes down to knowing what to look for. So before we even think about grabbing that glue, we have to talk about the red flags. These are the absolute non-negotiables, the signs that tell you to hit the brakes, put the glue down, and accept that this nail needs to be soaked off, not patched up. Okay, take a good look. If you see any of these, your mission changes from repair to remove. I mean, if more than half the nail is loose, the whole structure is compromised. If there's any pain, that's your body telling you something is wrong with your natural nail. And, if it's been over a month since your last fill, that nail is just under way too much stress for a simple fix. But the biggest, most important red flag to watch for is any weird discoloration. And here's something that busts a huge myth. That scary-looking green spot? It's not mold. It's a bacterial infection, nicknamed greenies, and it's caused by moisture getting trapped in that little gap. So here's the bottom line. Gluing over that spot is like sealing bacteria in a warm, dark incubator. It's the perfect environment for it to get worse. You absolutely, under no circumstances, glue a discolored nail.
All right, so if you've done your check, you've looked for all the red flags, and you are totally in the clear, congratulations. You've got the green light to go ahead with a safe at-home repair. Let's get this done the right way.
First things first, you need the right tools for the job. And notice what's not on this list, super glue. We'll get to why in a minute. You need actual nail glue, some alcohol pads to get the area super dry, a fine grit file, a top coat to seal your work, and some cuticle oil for when you're done. It's all stuff that's cheap, easy to find, and makes all the difference. Okay, let's walk through it. We've already done step 1, which is assessing the situation. Step 2 is maybe the most important. Get that area bone dry. A quick blast with a blow dryer on cool and a swipe with an alcohol pad is the magic combo here. Then, just lightly scuff up the area to give the glue something to grip. A teeny tiny drop of glue is all you need. Just let it seep into that gap. Then, press and hold. And I mean really hold. This is it. This is where most home repairs fail. We press for like 5 seconds, let go, and then wonder why it's not sticking. You have to give the glue time to create that chemical bond. I'm serious, set a timer on your phone if you have to. 30 seconds is the absolute minimum. Don't rush this part. And here is the secret sauce, the pro-level move that makes this whole thing last. After you've smoothed out the seam, you're going to seal it with a clear top coat. This creates a waterproof barrier, and it stops moisture from getting back in and weakening your repair. This is the step that turns a one-day fix into a one-week fix.
Okay, so we fixed the immediate crisis. Awesome. But the real win here is to stop it from happening over and over again, right? So let's talk about prevention, because understanding why this happens is key.
This is the big question, isn't it? A good repair is great, but not having to do one at all is even better. And believe it or not, the answer usually lies in one of 4 main culprits.
Yep, it almost always comes down to one of these 4 things. Poor prep at the salon is a big one. Any oil left on your nail will stop the acrylic from bonding properly. Another one is if the acrylic actually touches your skin or cuticle. It's going to lift as your skin moves and produces oils. Then there's the stuff we do. Soaking your hands in the first 24 hours after a fresh set is a major no-no. And finally, just waiting too long between fills puts a ton of leverage and pressure on the base of the nail.
All right, to round things out, let's quickly tackle a couple of the most common questions people have when they're staring at a lifted nail. This is going to help everything we just covered really sink in.
Yes, the million-dollar question. It seems like it's the same stuff, so what's the big deal, right? Well, they might seem similar, but they are absolutely not the same thing when it comes to your nails.
Look at this. It really spells out the difference. Nail glue is made to be a little flexible so it can move with your natural nail. Plus, it's designed to dissolve safely in acetone. Superglue, on the other hand, creates a super rigid, brittle bond that can just snap off. And it's a nightmare to remove. It can often take a layer of your natural nail with it. So just stick with the product that was actually designed for the job. Your nails will thank you.
And finally, let's just be real about what we're doing here. A really good home repair is going to buy you a week, maybe 2 if you're lucky. It's a temporary bridge to get you safely to your next professional appointment. It is not a permanent solution, and it's definitely not an excuse to push your fill back another month.
So, this is what it all boils down to, every single time. Before you even think about reaching for that glue, you have to ask yourself this one question. By learning how to spot those red flags, you're empowering yourself to make the smart choice. And that's what protects the health of your natural nails in the long run. And that's how you go from panicked to prepared.